huku watu wanaimba wanataka haki yao.
At Tanzania's largest hospital, Muhimbili National Hospital, wounded protesters are arriving with gunshot wounds, but not all of them are living alive. Activist Maria Sarungi Tsehai says police are stationed at hospital entrances, identifying and removing patients believed to be part of recent protest. According to multiple eyewitnesses, once those patients are taken away, they are never seen again. Their names vanish from hospital list and their families are told nothing. It is a new, terrifying pattern. Hospitals, once a place of healing, has allegedly become sites of disappearance. After Tanzania's disputed 2025 election, protests erupted across major cities. The opposition Chadema accused the government of mass arrests and extrajudicial killings. Police responded with force, live ammunition, mass detentions, and roadblocks. As casualties mounted, hospitals in Dar es Salaam, including Muhimbili, Amana, and Temeke, became overcrowded. But soon, according to activists, they became targets.
Bwana, ndugu zangu wa Tanzania, hii ndo namna mpya sasa hivi ya kuongea. Ukitaka kuongea chochote hakikisha umekava kila kitu. Hakikisha umekava kila kitu. Hatutaki kuendelea kupoteza vijana wetu. Hatutaki kuendelea kupoteza askari wetu. Hatutaki kuendelea kupoteza generation Z wetu. Kwa hakikisha kile unapotaka kuongea chochote, hakikisha umekava kila kitu kama hivi.
Reports say officers are stationed inside emergency wards. Doctors have allegedly been ordered to discharge stabilized gunshot victims directly to police custody. One internal account accused a senior doctor, Dr. Juma Mfinanga, of cooperating with these handovers, claims yet to be independently verified, but the pattern is consistent. Patients arrived under emergency care, stabilize, and then vanish. Eyewitnesses describe plainclothes officers entering wards at night, pointing out specific patients, then escorting them out. Within hours, their hospital's beds are cleared, files removed, and their families denied updates. Some relatives have later received phone calls or photographs confirming their loved one's body had been dumped far from the city. Opposition groups say hundreds, possibly thousands, have disappeared in this way.
We first of all must give voice to victims. We must allow them to say what has happened to them. And what they are saying has happened to them is that they've been shot, they've been injured, they've been killed, they've been violated. From even just the footage that we've watched here, you can see that the sites where many of them were injured looked to me, for those of you who are little familiar with Tanzania, they look like very domestic situations. They look like these were attacks that were being perpetrated in people's homes.
Multiple sources describe unmarked white ambulances or municipal burial services, vehicles arriving after dark. Morgue workers say bodies are loaded quietly and driven to unknown destinations. One source claimed 1,700 names appear on internal missing lists from Muhimbili alone, though that number remains unverified. If even partially true, it would suggest an orchestrated effort to erase evidence of killings. Anonymous medical staff told international outlets they are being watched. Some report threats for refusing orders to release patients. Maria Sarungi has urged doctors to resist unlawful discharges and send her confidential information. Her posts have become a lifeline for families searching for answers and window into humanitarian nightmare unfolding in real time. Sources inside hospital described what looks like coordination between security officers and select hospital administrators. List of priority patients allegedly circulate. Some doctors are accused of marking files or signaling when someone has stabilized. Activists say this is not random violence. It is targeted elimination of witnesses who survived initial police gunfire during protest.
Kwa nini nasema hivyo? Ni kwa sababu wakubwa huko wenye mamlaka wameonyesha kabisa wako tayari kufanya chochote kulinda maslahi yao. Lakini hiyo isituzuie sisi kuongea, hiyo isituzuie sisi kupaza sauti zetu. Tutapaza sauti zetu tu. Muhimu sauti zetu zifike.
Major outlets BBC, Reuters, Al Jazeera confirm hospitals are overwhelmed, morgues overflowing, and that bodies are being collected by unknown parties. Diplomatic sources privately admit that hundreds may have been killed nationwide, with fears of a systematic cleanup operation to hide the real death toll. The word being whispered by observers is one no government wants to hear: crimes against humanity.
Watanzania, naomba usaidizi. Tunaandaa ripoti CNN kuhusu kilichotokea wakati wa uchaguzi na baada ya uchaguzi. Wengi wamefariki, lakini wanahabari wengi wa Bongo hawana uhuru kusema ukweli. Kwa hivyo nitumie video kama ulirekodi wewe mwenyewe, hujatumiwa na mwingine. Niko kwa inbox, DM, niko wazi. Help us investigate what happened so we can tell the world. Asanteni sana.
Neither the Tanzanian government nor Muhimbili Hospital has issued a detailed rebuttal of these hospital abduction allegations. Officials have downplayed the scale of violence but offered no transparent data on casualties or disappearances. The silence deepens suspicion and leaves families in agony. Without hospital records or death certificates, they can't even bury their loved ones. If verified, these acts would mark one of East Africa's most serious human rights crises in decades. Hospitals are meant to heal, not serve as staging grounds for executions. The international community now faces a test: whether it will demand a full independent investigation or allow another autocracy to fade from global attention. If you are in Dar es Salaam or have contacts in affected hospitals, share information safely through trusted journalists, Amnesty International or Human Rights Watch. Protect identities, verify details. Evidence of crimes must be preserved, but lives must come first. For the victims taken alive from hospital beds only to vanish, the truth must not vanish with them.
Endelea kusikiliza Mtawara Radio na kufuatilia zaidi. Wanafunga barabara hivyo.
For Maisha TV, I'm William Juma.